Hello and welcome to Kindred Spirit. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to talk about the extra pieces and crystals that you see on the table before you, what they're about, where I purchased them from. So as you know, I've been away on holiday. I go to the same place all the time for the last 16 years to Brixham in Devon. And I visited a shop called Destiny. Hello ladies, if you are listening. Thank you so much for your help. They were absolutely marvellously helpful. But as with crystals, it's what you're drawn to. I was drawn to a selenite wand and a piece of citrine, otherwise known as burnt amber. So selenite, the lady tells me, it's a conductor. You'll see it will take on the light of the candle there. It will conduct the light. So it's for focus. It will help strengthen my readings. It helps me connect with the energy of the moon, helps connect with angels, raises your vibration. It protects you. You can cut cords with it. And it's also a good cleanser of other crystals and a good cleanser for ourselves. I have to say, since I've purchased it, I cannot stop holding it. I really love the feel of it, and every time I kind of put it down, I want to go back and pick it up. But hey, I guess that's what crystals are all about. It's what you are drawn to for a reason. And then this is a piece of citrine. And citrine, like selenite, is it's a spiritual cleanser. It's a spiritual regenerator, and it carries virtues of self-improvement, self-healing. Its energies help you with inspiration, increases your energy and your drive. And as it's burned, then obviously it's had the energy of the sun. It can also make you feel happy and sunny and cheery. And from a health point of view, it has many health benefits, but I feel this is the reason I was drawn to it. It helps fortify the nerves and strengthen the spine. So for those of you that know, in the past I did break my back. I feel that's the reason that maybe I was drawn to this wonderful piece of citrine. And so we have on the table a Brixham Angel, and there is a little story regarding Brixham Angels. And it's a local legend has it that during the great gale of 1866, the lights of the town being dimmed by the inclemency, and fearing for the lives of their sons, husbands, brothers and fathers, the women folk gathered and hauled their furniture to the quayside, and set ablaze in a bonfire to guide the remaining sailing trawlers home to port. Some said the flames were in the shape of an angel. Such was the destruction of the fishing fleet, and with it 100 lives lost, that after the storm it was said that one could walk across to Paynton on the broken flotsam of trawlers. To this day, on the darkest silent nights, above the port of Brixham, amongst the cries of ever-circling gulls, there can be heard the flap of the angel wings that look over the souls of all below. Isn't that just a lovely story? And along with that you get a little key ring that apparently the fishermen do not leave the harbour without a Brixham Angel. It's their lucky charm. So just before we got to Brixham, on the way down, did a little diversion because I wanted to stop at Glastonbury, make a visit to the Glastonbury tour and the famous Chalice well. I did bring a little leaflet. This is kind of a bit of a grail quest. So Glastonbury tour is said to be one of the resting places of King Arthur and Queen Guinevere, and that when you are at the top of the tour and you look over the land, that is said to be Camelot. And Joseph of Arimathea was said to have bought the actual cup, the chalice, from the Last Supper with the blood of Christ from the crucifixion, and that this well here is said to be one of the places where the Grail is. I have to say it was the most magical, spiritual place. There's even there's also a tree, a hawthorn tree, the holy tree, which is one of 3 or 4 cuttings, I think it is, that Joseph of Arimathea brought over from the hawthorn tree that made the crown of thorns for Christ. So yeah, really, really spiritual place. Where I was so short on time, I kind of didn't do everything that I wanted to do, so I'm definitely going to go back, guys. I'm definitely going to make some real good videos for you. Glastonbury itself was full of enchantment and wonder and mysticism and magic itself. It was just a wonderful, wonderful place. I'm definitely feel a pull to it, and I am definitely going to return. Did make some private videos for personal friends. So what I've done, I've made a little highlighter video. It's only about 13 seconds long, but it will give you a bit of a perspective on Glastonbury tour and the chalice well, and maybe you'll get a sense of what I was feeling. So once again, guys, thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments. Your support is absolutely outstanding, and it is amazing, and it is also really humbling. I really did miss doing the channel, but it was, by the same token, it was nice to have a complete break and unplug. Now I've done this little video, next I'm going to sit and reply to people as best as I can, and literally try and catch back up with everything. So, hope your weekend message was okay. Hope that you can really find that sweet spot and really counsel yourselves, soothe yourselves, and turn that frown upside down, basically, and get yourself into the good spirit, a good feeling. Well, okay, my friends, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining me. And until Monday, I wish you all a joyful, a peaceful, and a truly blessed weekend. Goodbye, my friends.